If you feel like you're drifting with no direction, this is for you. This is what it sounds like when faith is the only thing keeping you above water. Let this remind you, you are still held. I've been tired in ways I can't explain out loud. Smiling in public, but I break down when I'm not around. Felt like I was losing ground every time I tried to stand. Like my prayers were hitting ceilings, not the hands of the great I am. I question everything when the silence stayed too long. Wondered if I missed my way, wonder where I went wrong. Then I remember what it said in the word I lean on. God is our refuge and strength, the very present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1 keeps me holding on. I ain't perfect, I just know I can't do this alone.
The anchor holds through tempest.
I don't drift away, even when my heart is shaking, I still choose to stay.
Cast your cares on him.
1 Peter says it plain, so I lay it down.
I lay it down, I lay it down again. The anchor holds through tempest.
I can't be erased, even when the waves are crashing, I still see His grace.
I don't understand the storm,
but I trust the one who stays, so I hold on.
I hold on to faith.
I've had nights where I stared at the ceiling wide awake, thinking if I'm still worth it after every mistake. But something in me whispers I was never a mistake, that even broken pieces still belong in His embrace. I read my grace is sufficient for you, 2 Corinthians 12:9. And it hit me different, like it was speaking straight to my life, because I've been weak more times than I can even count. Yet somehow I still rise when I should've drowned out. I used to think straight men never falling apart. Now I know strength is coming back with a scarred up heart, and still believing there's a purpose in the dark. Even when I can't see the finish from the start.
The anchor holds through tempest.
I don't drift away, even when my heart is shaking, I still choose to stay.
Cast your cares on him.
1 Peter says it plain, so I lay it down.
I lay it down, I lay it down again. The anchor holds through tempest.
I can't be erased, even when the waves are crashing, I still see His grace.
I don't understand the storm,
but I trust the one who stays, so I hold on.
I hold on to faith.
There were times I felt forgotten in the middle of the night, like I was calling out to heaven but got no reply. But looking back, I see it now with different eyes. He was shaping something deeper while I question every why. The Lord will fight for you, you need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. I had to learn that peace don't always come immediately. Sometimes it goes inside the struggle quietly, like a seed in broken soil becoming something I couldn't see. I'm not the same man I was when I first started praying, back when every little storm had me folding and swaying. Now I've learned that even silence can be His way of saying I'm still here, don't move, I'm still building what I'm making.
Your anchor holds through tempest.
I don't drift away, even when my heart is shaking, I still choose to stay.
Cast your cares on him.
1 Peter says it plain, so I lay it down.
I lay it down, I lay it down again. The anchor holds through tempest.
I can't be erased, even when the waves are crashing, I still see His grace.
I don't understand the storm,
but I trust the one who stays, so I
hold on to faith.
I've seen doors close that I thought were meant for me, and I've cried over things I thought were destiny. But somehow every ending turned into clarity, like God was saving me from things I couldn't see. I stopped asking why me, and started asking teach me.
The anchor holds through tempest.
I don't drift away, even when my heart is shaking, I still choose to stay.
Cast your cares on him.
1 Peter says it plain, so I lay it down.
I lay it down, I lay it down again. The anchor holds through tempest.
I can't be erased, even when the waves are crashing, I still see His grace. If I made it this far, it wasn't luck, it was love. It was hands unseen holding me up above. Every tear had a reason, every fall had a plan. Now I see it was mercy all along, got in my hands. I'm not lost in the water, I'm learning to stand on the promise that He never lets go of a man. Even when I feel small, even when I don't understand, the anchor holds me steady in the storm I'm in.
The anchor holds through tempest.
I don't drift away, even when my heart is shaking, I still choose to stay.
Cast your cares on him.
1 Peter says it plain, so I lay it down. I lay it down, I lay it down again.
The anchor holds through tempest.
I can't be erased, even when the waves are crashing, I still see His grace. I don't understand the storm, but I trust the one who stays, so I hold on. me, still here, still held, still anchored. If you feel like the weight is too much right now, this is for you. Let this remind you that loving God is stronger than anything you're facing. Stay here. Your strength is coming back through these words. I've been through nights where I couldn't even pray right, just staring at the ceiling, asking God if I'm still in His sight. Felt like my faith was slipping through my hands slow, like every answer I needed just wouldn't show. I carry silence like a heavy chain on my chest, smiling outside, but inside I couldn't rest. But I read, perfect love casts out all fear. So I held on even when God didn't feel near. I've been broken in places nobody could see, still somehow you kept your hand on me. Even when I questioned every step I took, you were still writing my name in your book.
Love conquers every giant,
Standing in my way, even when I'm weak, you carry me each day.
no weapon formed against me.
Will ever stay, 'cause your love speaks louder than what I face.
Love conquers every giant,
I believe it's true. What fear tried to build, you break right through. I'm still standing here because of you.
love conquers every giant.
You make me new. Yeah, I used to think my mistakes were too deep to fix, like grace wasn't built for a life like this. But then I read His mercy is new every morning, and it hit my heart like a quiet warning that I'm not defined by the nights I fail. I'm not the story that my fear would tell. You called me out when I was stuck in the dark and slowly started healing every broken part. I didn't earn it, I couldn't deserve it, but still you showed me I was worth it. Now I walk different, not because I'm strong, but because your love has been holding me along.
Love conquers every giant,
Standing in my way, even when I'm weak, you carry me each day.
no weapon formed against me.
Will ever stay, 'cause your love speaks louder than what I face.
Love conquers every giant,
I believe it's true. What fear tried to build, you break right through. I'm still standing here because of you.
love conquers every giant.
You make me new. There were days I felt like giving everything up, like my prayers were empty, like I run out of luck. But something inside wouldn't let me quit, even when my soul felt like it barely fit. You reminded me, in all these things we are more than conquerors. So I stopped letting pain become my ruler. I started speaking life when I felt weak, started trusting you, even when I couldn't see. And little by little, the weight got light, not because life changed, but you changed my fight. Now I know storms don't mean I'm alone, they just mean you're still shaping me to be strong.
Love conquers every giant,
Standing in my way, even when I'm weak, you carry me each day.
no weapon formed against me.
Will ever stay, 'cause your love speaks louder than what I face.
Love conquers every giant,
I believe it's true. What fear tried to build, you break right through. I'm still standing here because of you.
love conquers every giant.
You make me new. I don't have all the answers, but I had this peace that even in my struggle you never leave. You stayed close when I pushed you away, and still you found a reason to stay. Now I don't walk by what I feel anymore, I walk by the promise you gave before, that nothing can separate me from your love. Not the valley below or the sky above, that kind of love don't break, don't fall. It holds my life when I lose control. And every giant I thought I couldn't face got smaller in the light of your grace.
Love conquers every giant,
Standing in my way, even when I'm weak, you carry me each day.
no weapon formed against me.
Will ever stay, 'cause the love speaks louder than what I face.
Love conquers every giant,
I believe it's true. What fear tried to build, you break right through. I'm still standing here because of you.
love conquers every giant.
You make me new. Perfect love casts out fear. I don't fear what used to break me here. Your love stepped in and changed my story, turned my shame into your glory. Even when I don't understand, I know I'm safe inside your hand. No giant louder than your name, no pain bigger than your grace.
Conquers every giant,
Standing in my way, even when I'm weak, you carry me each day.
no weapon formed against me.
Will ever stay, 'cause your love speaks louder than what I face.
Love conquers every giant,
I believe it's true. What fear tried to build, you break right through. I'm still standing here because of you.
love conquers every giant.
You make me new. So I keep trusting,
even when I don't see it clear. 'Cause your love is the reason I'm still here. Every giant falls when you step in the room, and I know I'm safe in you.
If you ever felt like life broke you and God stayed silent, this one is for you. This is a testimony of how the cross still speaks when everything else falls apart. I used to question every step I took in the dark. Felt like my prayers never made it past my heart. I smiled outside, but inside I was falling apart. Tryna hold on while life kept tearing me apart. I read in Romans 8:18 that the pain I feel right now can't compare to what he promised me somehow. But in the moment I couldn't see it clear. Just a broken soul trying to fight through fear. I made mistakes I thought would bury my name, but somehow mercy kept calling mine the same. I didn't understand grace till I hit my lowest place. When I had nothing left, I still felt his embrace. The cross defines my journey. It carried all my shame when I had no direction. He called me by my name through every storm I've been through. I'm still standing here, not because I'm strong, but because he stayed near. The cross defines my journey. Heal what I couldn't fix. Love wrote my story when I was stuck in the mix. I don't walk alone anymore. I finally see the cross didn't just save me, it gave me identity. There were nights I thought about giving it all away, asking God why I had to live this way. But Matthew 11:28 kept pulling me back. Come to me, all who are weary, I felt that. I was tired in a way words can't explain. Smiling through pressure while hiding the pain. But even when I drifted and lost my way, his voice still found me like it knew my name. I learned mercy is deeper than what I deserve. Not based on my feelings or life I observe. It's steady, it's patient, it never runs dry. It held me together when I wanted to die inside. The cross defines my journey. go deeper than what people know. I carry regret like it was part of my skin, but grace kept breaking through a shame had been. Galatians 2:20 reminded me who I became. I no longer live, but Christ lives in my name. That hit different when I finally understood. My past didn't cancel what God said was good. I started healing in places I never showed. Quiet tears in moments nobody knows. And somehow peace started replacing the noise. Like God was rebuilding what life destroyed.
Glorifies my journey.
He carried all my shame when I had no direction. He called me by my name through every storm I've been through. I'm still standing here, not because I'm strong, but because he stayed near the cross.
Glorifies my journey.
Heal what I couldn't fix. Love wrote my story when I was stuck
In the mix.
I don't walk alone anymore. I finally see the cross didn't just save me. It gave me identity. Now I look back and I don't feel the same pain. What once brought me down now speaks his name. Isaiah 41:10 became my reality. Do not fear, I am with you, he said it to me. I stopped chasing things that never fill my soul. Started trusting the one who already made me whole. Every scar I got, I see purpose inside. Proof that God never left my side. Even when I don't understand what's ahead, I remember what he already said. The cross was never just wood and nails. It was love that refused to let me fail.
Glorifies my journey.
It carried all my shame when I had no direction. He called me by my name through every storm I've been through. I'm still standing here, not because I'm strong, but because he stayed near the cross.
Glorifies my journey.
Heal what I couldn't fix. Love wrote my story when I was stuck.
In the mix.
I don't walk alone anymore. I finally see the cross didn't just save me. It gave me identity. If I ever forget where I came from, remind me of the cross. Remind me of the mercy when I counted it as loss. I don't belong to the pain I survived. I belong to the one who kept me alive.
Glorifies my journey.
He carried all my shame when I had no direction. He called me by my name through every storm I've been through. I'm still standing here, not because I'm strong, but because he stayed near the cross.
Glorifies my journey.
Heal what I couldn't fix. Love wrote my story when I was stuck.
In the mix.
I don't walk alone anymore. I finally see the cross didn't just save me. It gave me identity. So if you're still hurting, don't let go of faith. The same cross that carried me can carry you
The same way.
if you feel worn out, like nothing inside you is moving anymore. This is for you. Let this remind you, God still breathes life into what feels finished. You're not as far gone as you think. I used to wake up with that weight sitting heavy on my chest, couldn't explain it. Smiling on the outside, but inside I was breaking. No direction, just praying for a change in my situation. Felt like my prayers hit the ceiling and never made it through. Like I was talking, but nobody was answering me truth. Then I read it is the spirit who gives life. The flesh profits nothing. John 6, and I sat there. And I sat there thinking maybe I've been fighting wrong this whole time, trying to fix things in my strength when I should've just been still. Because every time I moved along, I ended up empty still.
Spirit, breathe on me again.
I don't wanna stay the same. Take this heart that's barely holding on and rewrite my name. I've been low, I've been lost, I've been stuck in the rain, but I feel something changing when I call on your name.
Spirit, breathe on me again.
I need more than I can see. Turn this broken down inside of me into something free. If you're close like you said, then I know I'll be alright. Cause even in my darkest place, you still bring me light. I remember nights I questioned if I even mattered at all. Staring at the ceiling, feeling like I was destined to fall. But somehow in the silence, I heard a voice so real. Not loud, not rushed, just peace that I could feel. They say the spirit of him who raised Christ from the dead dwells in you. And that hit me different, like I finally understood that I wasn't built to stay buried under what I've been through. There's life inside of me that only heaven can renew. So I stopped running from the pain, started facing it slow. Even when I didn't have answers, I learned to let go.
Spirit, breathe on me again.
I don't wanna stay the same. Take this this heart that's barely holding on to rewrite my name. I've been low, I've been lost, I've been stuck in the rain. But I feel something changing when I call on your name. Spirit, breathe on me again. I need more than I can see. Turn this broken down inside of me into something free. There were days I felt like I was just surviving the hours, smiling through exhaustion, pretending I still had power. But deep down I was drained, like my soul was running on empty, trying to be strong when nothing inside was steady. Then I came across, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit. And it made me realize I was never meant to carry it. I was building my life on pressure that I couldn't sustain. But grace stepped in and started lifting my pain. Now I see that every breakdown had a purpose behind it. Even when I was blind, somehow mercy still guided. Spirit, breathe on me again. I don't wanna stay the same. Take this heart that's barely holding on to rewrite my name. I've been low, I've been lost, I've been stuck in the rain. But I feel something changing when I call on your name. Spirit, breathe on me again. I need more than I can see. Turn this broken down inside of me into something free. If you're close like you said, then I know I'll be alright. Cause even in my darkest place, you still bring me. I won't lie, I still have moments where I feel the pressure creep in, but now I know where to turn. When my peace starts leaving, I remember prophesy to the breath, and I will make you live again. So I speak life over my mind when I feel like I'm giving in. It's not perfect, but I'm changing in ways I can't deny. The same spirit that raised him is the reason I try. I used to think I was too far gone to be restored. Spirit, breathe on me again. I don't wanna stay the same. Take this heart that's barely holding on and rewrite my name. I've been low, I've been lost, I've been stuck in the rain. But I feel something changing when I call on your name. Spirit, breathe on me again. I need more than I can see. Turn this broken down inside of me into something free. If it close like you said, then I know I'll be alright. Cause even in my darkest place, you still bring me light. I don't need to have it all figured out right now. Don't let your presence leave me somehow. If you the breath that gives life to dry bones, then stay with me when I feel alone. I'm not who I was, but I'm not yet done. Spirit, breathe on me again. I don't wanna stay the same. Take this heart that's barely holding on and rewrite my name. I've been low, I've been lost, I've been stuck in the rain. But I feel something changing when I call. Spirit, breathe on me. Turn this broken down inside of me into something free. And I'm still here, not because I had it together, but because the Spirit never stopped breathing on me.
If your mind has been loud and your heart feels heavy, this is for you. There is a peace that doesn't depend on life going right. It comes from God alone. Let this song remind you, you are not alone in the storm. I've been sitting with my thoughts too long, it got me weary inside. Smile on my face, but I've been fighting tears I can't hide. Some days I question if I'm really strong enough to stand, but I remember you still holding every broken plan. You said in your word, you would keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you. I'm trying to let my worries cease. Isaiah 26 verse 3, I repeat it slow, cause when I lose control, that's when I feel you most. I tried to fix it on my own, it only made it worse. I learned that healing don't come from what the world calls first. It comes in silence when I finally let you speak, and all that chaos in my head just starts to lose its reach. Peace speaks over chaos, I feel it breaking through when I don't know what to do. Lord, I look to you. You calm the storm inside of me, I couldn't fight alone. Your voice gets louder than the fear that tried to take my home. Peace speaks over chaos, I can finally breathe again. What was breaking me down is where your grace begins. I was lost in the noise, but you pulled me near. Now your still small voice is the only thing I hear. I carry burdens I was never meant to hold this long. Thought I had to be strong, but I was barely holding on. There were nights I questioned if I'd ever feel okay. Then I read your promise and it shifted how I pray. Peace I leave with you, you said it clear and true. Not as the world gives, so I'm trusting what you do. John 14:27, I write it on my heart, cause even in the dark I used to think peace meant everything had to be still, but now I know it's deeper, it's trusting your will. Even when I don't see what you're doing in the night, I hold on to your word like it's my only light. Philippians 4:7, you got my inner mind. A piece that makes no sense but shows up every time. I can't explain it fully, but I know it's real, cause it met me in a place where nothing else could heal. I stopped running from the pain and started letting you in, and that's where everything I lost started.
Peace speaks over
chaos. I feel it breaking through when I don't know what to do. Lord, I look to you. You calm the storm inside of me. I couldn't fight alone. Your voice gets louder than the fear that tried to take my home. Peace speaks over chaos. I can finally breathe again. What was breaking me down is where your grace begins. I was lost in the noise, but you pulled me near. Now your still small voice is the only thing I hear. I won't pretend I got it all together today, but I can say I'm different from the way I used to break. There's a strength in surrender I never understood till I saw how you turn every hurt into good. Psalm 46:10, be still and know I am God. That hit different when life was feeling way too hard. So I'm laying it down, every fear, every lie, letting you be the reason I don't just survive. You didn't leave me in the mess, you met me there instead. And now the voice of chaos don't control my head.
Peace speaks over chaos.
I feel it breaking through when I don't know what to do. Lord, I look to you. You calm the storm inside of me. I couldn't fight alone. Your voice gets louder than the fear that tried to take my home.
Peace speaks over chaos.
I can finally breathe again. Even if the world keeps shaking, I won't lose my ground, cause I found a peace that's deeper than what's going down. It's not in perfect time and it's not in what I see. It's in the God who's been consistent with me. So I let go of control. I don't need to understand, I just need to know I'm held in your hands.
Peace speaks over chaos.
I feel it breaking through when I don't know what to do. Lord, I look to you. You calm the storm inside of me. I couldn't fight alone. Your voice gets louder than the fear that tried to take my home.
Peace speaks over chaos.
I can finally breathe again. What was breaking me down is where your grace begins. And now I understand. Peace was never missing, I just had to listen. If you feel like you've been barely holding on, this is for you. There's strength in God's arms when yours give out. Let this remind you, you're still covered, still kept, still loved. It's done. I've been worn down by the way I try to hide. Smiled in public, but I broke down every night. Questions in my head like, will I ever change? Felt so far from peace, even calling his name. But I read it in the word when I had nothing left. He will never leave you, even in the depth. Deuteronomy said it, I had to believe. Even when my faith was shaking inside of me, I didn't feel strong, I just felt tired and lost. But somehow grace still covered every cost. I kept falling short, still he didn't let me go. That kind of love is something I'll never outgrow. Everlasting arms, they hold me when I fall. When I can't stand it all, he still hears my call. I was broken, I was blind, I was losing my way, but he stayed right there, didn't walk away. Everlasting arms, I feel him in my pain. Even in the storm, he still calls my name. I don't deserve it, but he covers me still. That's how I
know his love is real.
Yeah, I used to run from the things I couldn't fix, running on the hurt, but it only made it worse quick. Looked in the mirror like, who am I becoming? Spirit felt empty, but I kept on running. Then I heard a verse when I was at my lowest. Psalm 46:1, God is our refuge and fortress. I had to stop and just breathe for a second. Realize my pain was never the end of my message. Every scar I got, he turned into proof that even in my mess, he still tells the truth. I'm not who I was, I'm still being made. Slowly finding peace in the hands that stay.
Everlasting arms, they hold me when I fall. When I can't stand it all, he still hears my call. I was broken, I was blind, I was losing my way, but he stayed right there, didn't walk away. Everlasting arms, I feel him in my pain. Even in the storm, he still calls my name. I don't deserve it, but he covers me still. That's how I
Know his love is real.
Some days I still question if I'm enough, if grace really holds when life gets tough. But then I remember what he already said. His mercy is new when I wake out of bed. That truth kept me breathing when I almost quit. When I thought I was done, he was still in it. I don't got it all figured, I just know he's near, and that's been enough to calm every fear.
They hold me when I fall, when I can't stand it all. He still hears my call. I was broken, I was blind, I was losing my way, but he stayed right there, didn't walk away. Everlasting arms, I feel him in my pain. Even in the storm, he still calls my name. I don't deserve it, but he covers me still. That's how I know his love is real.
Now I walk different, not because I'm strong, but because I learned where I belong. Not in my failure, not in my shame, but in the Father who still knows my name. I don't chase validation like before. I found something that don't leave me sore. Even when I fall, I still get restored. That's the kind of love I can't ignore.
Everlasting arms, they hold me when I fall, when I can't stand it all. He still hears my call. I was broken, I was blind, I was losing my way, but he stayed right there, didn't walk away. Everlasting arms, I feel him in my pain. Even in the storm, he still calls my name. I don't deserve it, but he covers me still. That's how I know his love is real.
Isaiah said it, I had to hold on tight. He gives strength to the weary, even in the night. So I stopped fighting what I couldn't control, and let his peace settle deep in my soul.
Everlasting arms, they hold me when I fall, when I can't stand it all. He still hears my call. I was broken, I was blind, I was losing my way, but he stayed right there, didn't walk away. Everlasting arms, I feel them in my pain. Even in the storm, he still calls my name. I don't deserve it, but he covers me still. That's how I know his love is real.
Still held, still covered, still his.
If you're listening right now, I need you to hold on. This song is for the nights you almost gave up but didn't. There's still hope, even when everything says otherwise. I've been through days I couldn't even explain out loud. Smiling outside, but inside I was breaking down. I prayed for answers, felt like silence came back around. Still I stayed on my knees, even when faith felt drowned. They said I wouldn't make it, I heard it more than once, but I remember the Lord is close to the broken ones. Psalm 34 verse 18, I held on to that line, even when my whole world told me I was running out of time. I lost sleep trying to figure what I did so wrong, but grace kept pulling me back when I was almost gone. I didn't understand it, I just knew I had to trust. Even when my heart felt buried under all this dust, I'm trusting him against the odds. Even when I don't see the way, even when my tears fall heavy and I don't know what to say. Proverbs 3:5 says, don't lean on what I understand. So I let go of control, I put my life in his hands. I'm trusting him against the pain, even when it doesn't add up, even when my faith feels low and I've had enough. Yeah, he said he'll never leave me, I hold on to that truth. So I keep walking blind, but I still believe in you. There were nights I questioned if I'd ever heal. Wounds too deep for words, I just kept it real. But he works all things for good, Romans 8:28. That scripture stayed with me when I was filled with hate. I cried out for direction, didn't know where to go. Felt like every closed door was another heavy blow, but somehow I still felt the whisper in the storm, telling me to stay still. I'm being shaped and formed. I stopped trying to rush what I couldn't control, started letting him reveal what was breaking my soul. Not perfect, still learning how to let it be, but I see his hand working, even when I don't see. I'm trusting him against the odds, even when I don't see the way, even when my tears fall heavy and I don't know what to say. Proverbs 3:5 says, don't lean on what I understand. So I let go of control, I put my life in his hands. I'm trusting him against the pain, even when it doesn't add up, even when my faith feels low and I've had enough. Yeah, he said he'll never leave me, I hold on to that truth. So I keep walking blind, but I still believe in you. I had moments I felt like giving everything away, but Isaiah 41:10 told me not to stray. Do not fear, I am with you. That line stayed in my chest, even when I was exhausted, barely getting rest. People don't see the battles that I fight inside, the quiet conversations where I break down and cry, but I learned that weakness ain't the end of my story. It's where his strength shows up and carries me in glory. something deeper than a temporary throne, and met me in that place I thought nobody could reach. Now even in my lowest, I still hear him speak. I'm trusting him against the odds, even when I don't see the way, even when my tears fall heavy and I don't know what to say. Proverbs 3:5 says don't lean on what I understand, so I let go of control. I put my life in his hands. I'm trusting him against the pain, even when it doesn't add up, even when my faith feels low and I've had enough. He said he'll never leave me. I hold on to that truth. Now I look back and see what I couldn't see before. Every closed door had a reason I ignored. It wasn't rejection, it was protection all along. I was writing something better when I felt it was wrong. I'm not where I wanna be, but I'm not who I was, and that alone is proof of a healing love. Mercy kept me breathing when I had no strength left. I'm trusting him against the odds, even when I don't see the way, even when my tears fall heavy and I don't know what to say. Proverbs 3:5 says don't lean on what I understand, so I let go of control. I put my life in his hands. I'm trusting him against the pain, even when it doesn't add up, even when my faith feels low and I've had enough. He said he'll never leave me. I hold on to that truth, so I keep walking blind, but I still believe in you. I don't need perfect answers, I just need steady faith. Even when everything around me shakes, I still trust you anyway. I'm trusting him against the odds, even when the night won't end, even when my broken heart feels like it won't mend. I stand on his promise, I won't let go of his name. Through every valley I walk, he remains the same. I'm trusting him against the pain, even when I feel alone, even when the road gets hard and I can't make it on my own. He said he'll never fail me, and I believe it's true, so I keep moving forward, holding on to you. If you're still here, don't give up now. What feels like delay is not denial. God is still working in what you can't see. If you've been hurting, this right here is for you. This song gon' remind you God ain't left you in that pain. There's healing in it, you just gotta hold on. I've been walking through some nights I couldn't explain. Smiling in the day, but inside felt the rain. Tried to hold it in, act like I was strong, but every quiet moment felt like something was wrong. I asked God, why I gotta feel this way? Why the weight get heavier when I try to pray? Then I heard it soft deep down in my soul. My grace is enough, I'm still in control. Had to sit with it, let them tears fall down. Ain't no shame in breaking when he's still around. He said I'm close to the broken hearted, don't forget that truth right there, the only peace I get. Healing flows through pain, I can feel it now. Every scar got a story, God worked it out. I was lost, but he stayed the same. Now I see his love running through the pain. I ain't where I was, yeah, I changed somehow. All the hurt turned to purpose, I can see it now. Through the tears and the weight, I call his name, and his healing flows right through the pain. I remember days I ain't wanna get up, hard, heavy faith flow, felt like giving up. Try to find peace in places that don't last, running from my past, but it called me fast. Then I read weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning, had to hold that tight. Didn't happen quick, it was step by step, learning how to trust him with every breath. I was tired of fighting battles on my own, every time I did I felt more alone. So I let it down, said God take control, that surrender right there started healing my soul. Healing flows through pain, I can feel it now. Every scar got a story, God worked it out. I was lost, but he stayed the same. Now I see his love running through the pain. I ain't where I was, yeah, I changed somehow. All the hurt turned to purpose, I can see it now. Through the tears and the weight, I call his name, and his healing flows right through. I ain't perfect, still got questions in my mind, but I learned his time and better than mine. Sometimes he allows what we don't understand just to show his power. He shaped a man, consider it joy when you face them trials. Didn't make sense, took me a while, but every test built something deep in me. A kind of faith pain helped me see. I don't run no more when it gets hard. I lean on the truth, I trust his word. Even when I don't feel him near, I remind myself he's always here. Healing flows through pain, I can feel it now. Every scar got a story, God worked it out. I was lost, but he stayed the same. Now I see his love running through the pain. I ain't where I was, yeah, I changed somehow. All the hurt turned to purpose, I can see it now. Through the tears and the weight, I call his name, and his Just me and God trying to make it through. No crowd, no noise, just quiet prayers. Asking him if he was really dead, and peace came in. I can't explain. Didn't take the problem, but it eased the pain. That's when I knew he was working inside. Even in the moments I felt denied, he heals the broken and binds their wounds. That promise carried me through the gloom. Now I stand stronger, not by my might, but by his mercy that held me tight. Healing flows through pain. I can feel it now. Every scar got a story. God worked it out. I was lost, but he stayed the same. Now I see his love running through the pain. And I was, yeah, I changed somehow. All the hurt turned to purpose. I can see it now. Through the tears and the weight, I call his name, and his healing flows right through the pain. If you're hurting, don't hide it. Bring it to him. He already knows where you've been. Every tear you cry, he sees it clear. And he's been walking with you right here. Pain don't mean he left your side. Sometimes it's where his love collide with your weakness, your doubt, your fear. That's where his voice becomes more clear. Healing flows through pain. Don't give up now. God's still writing your story out. God ain't done with you. Even when it hurts, he's making a way, turning every night into brighter days. You gon' look back and understand why he let you walk through that land. Hold on tight, let your faith remain, 'cause his healing flow through the pain. You made it this far, don't stop now. God ain't done with you. Your pain got purpose, and your healing is already on the way.
This one's for the fights nobody sees, the quiet prayers, the nights you almost gave up. If you're still here, God's not done with you. I kept smiling on the outside, but I was breaking within. Late nights, overthinking, fighting wars I couldn't win. Didn't tell nobody how heavy it got. Just me and my thoughts, asking God if he forgot. I read, the Lord is close to the broken hearted, but I felt so distant like he couldn't see me. Tried to hold it together, but I kept falling apart. Every scar hidden deep, every weight on my heart. I was praying in silence, tears on my face. Didn't have the right words, just needed his grace. And even when I felt weak, he was still holding on. Even in my lowest place, he was keeping me strong.
He brought me out of battles nobody knew. He saw every tear, every silent bruise. When I couldn't fight, he fought for me. Now I'm standing here finally free. Cast your cares on him, he cares for you. I didn't understand it, now I know it's true. He delivered me from what I couldn't say. God pulled me out, made a way.
I was drowning in thoughts I couldn't explain. Looking fine outside, but inside was pain. Felt like giving up, like it wouldn't end. Didn't trust nobody, didn't call a friend. But I heard my grace is sufficient for you, so I held on tight even when I felt used. Didn't feel worthy, didn't feel clean, but he still loved me. In between, I learned he sees what nobody else sees. Every hit and hurt, every time I dropped to my knees. Even when I doubted, even when I ran, he stayed right there with his healing hand.
Out of battles nobody knew. He saw every tear, every silent bruise. When I couldn't fight, he fought for me. Now I'm standing here finally free. Cast your cares on him, he cares for you. I didn't understand it, now I know it's true. He delivered me from what I couldn't say. God pulled me out, made a way.
Some days I wake up and it's still a fight, but I remember now I don't walk alone at night. The Lord is my light and my salvation. So I stand on his word when the darkness comes. I stop pretending that I'm always okay. Started giving God every part of my day. Even the thoughts I was scared to confess. He met me there, didn't love me less. That's when the healing really began. Not overnight, but I felt his hand lifting the weight I carried for years, wiping away all them hidden tears.
He brought me out of battles nobody knew. He saw every tear, every silent bruise. When I couldn't fight, he fought for me. Now I'm standing here finally free. Cast your cares on him, he cares for you. I didn't understand it, now I know it's true. He delivered me from what I couldn't say. God pulled me out, made a way.
Now I talk about it, I don't hide no more. What I used to carry, I gave it to the Lord. And yeah, I still grow, I ain't perfect yet, but I ain't the same, I don't live in regret. Who the sun sets free is free indeed. The truth right there changed everything in me. I'm not my past and not my pain. God rewrote my story, broke every chain. If you're feeling lost, like nobody knows, just know God sees what don't get shown. And he's working even when you can't see. The same way he did it for me.
He brought me out of battle nobody knew. He saw every tear, every silent bruise. When I couldn't fight, he fought for me. Now I'm standing here finally free. Cast your cares on him, he cares for you. I didn't understand it, now I know it's true. He delivered me from what I couldn't say. God pulled me out, made a way.
You don't gotta hide your pain no more. You don't gotta fight alone.
God sees every hidden war, and he's calling you home. Give him everything tonight, even what you can't explain. He's a healer of your heart. He can take away the pain. He brought me out of battles nobody knew. He saw every tear, every silent bruise. When I couldn't fight, he fought for me. Now I'm standing here finally free. Cast your cares on him, he cares for you. I didn't understand it, now I know it's true. He delivered me from what I couldn't say. God pulled me out, made a way.
Yeah, if you're still breathing, there's still purpose. And And them hidden battles, God's already working on them. If you're tired and don't know where to turn, this song is for you. There's still a place you can run to. Even now, God hasn't stepped away. He's closer than your pain. Yeah, I was losing sleep, mind racing every night. Fighting silent battles, couldn't tell what's wrong or right. Smiles on my face, but my heart felt out of place. Asking God for mercy, felt like I was running late. Try to hold it in, but the pressure got heavy. Felt weak in my spirit, like my faith wasn't steady. Then I read, the Lord is my refuge and my fortress. That hit deep like he was speaking through the darkness. I ain't perfect, I done doubted more than once. Felt alone in the crowd, didn't feel like I belonged. But he stayed when I was questioning my worth, reminded me he chose me way before my birth. You my refuge during bitter trials. When I break down, you hold me for a while. God is our refuge and strength, the very present help in trouble. So I call your name when my heart feel double. Through the pain, through the tears, I can't hide. You stay close, never leave my side. Even when I don't understand your plan, you still hold me in your hand. There were days I felt like giving up for real. Every prayer for delay, couldn't tell if you here. I was walking through the fire, felt the heat on my soul. Didn't know how much longer I could carry the load. Then I read, weeping may endure for a night. That day gave me strength just to keep up the fight. Morning coming even if I can't see it. God don't fail, I just ain't there yet. Had to learn how to trust when it don't make sense. When the road get dark and the peace feels spin, he was building something deeper than me. Faith that don't shake when I can't see. You my refuge during bitter trials. When I break down, you hold me for a while. God is our refuge and strength, the very present help in trouble. So I call your name when my heart feel double. Through the pain, through the tears, I can't hide. You stay close, never leave my side. Even when I don't understand your plan, you still hold me in your hand. I remember nights I cried without a sound. Didn't want nobody knowing I was breaking down. Felt ashamed like I should be stronger than this, but you met me right there in my weakness. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened. I felt that every word hit certain. Didn't push me away when I fell short. You put me closer, gave my soul support. Now I see pain was a sin to destroy me. It slowed me down so I could hear you clearly. You been speaking, I just wasn't listening. Now I hold on tight, no more drifting. You my refuge during bitter trials. When I break down, you hold me for a while. God is our refuge and strength, the very present help in trouble. So I call your name when my heart feel double. Through the pain, through the tears, I can't hide. You stay close, never leave my side. Even when I don't understand your plan, you still hold me in your hand. I ain't where I wanna be, but I ain't where I was. That alone remind me how real your love. You carried me through, it should've broke me down. Turn my silent tears into a stronger sound. Now I speak life even when it hurt. Trusting every promise written in your word. Cast your cares on him, for he cares for you. I'm living proof that it's really true. If you feel lost like you can't go on, just know his presence never really gone. He working even when it looked delayed. Every tear you cried, he ain't ignore your pain. You during bitter trials. When I break down, you hold me for a while. God is our refuge and strength, the very present help in trouble. So I call your name when my heart feel double. Through the pain, through the tears, I can't hide. You stay close, never leave my side. Even when I don't understand your plan, you still hold me in your hand. I don't need all the answers right now. Just need your presence to calm me down. Even in storms, I won't run away. You've been my shelter every single day. When I feel weak, you give me grace. You remind me I'm still safe. No matter how hard this life may get, you've been faithful. You ain't done yet. You my refuge during bitter trials. When I break down, you hold me for a while. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. So I call your name when my heart feel double. Through the pain, through the tears, I can't hide.
there with me.
If you feel like everything around you is falling apart, this one's for you. God still rebuilds what life tried to destroy. Stay with me. There's healing in this. I was sitting in the dark, asking God, where you at? Felt like every prayer I sent just kept coming right back. Tears on the floor, ain't even hide it. Try to keep it strong, but the pain got loud, couldn't fight it. People say hold on, but they don't feel this weight. They don't hear them thoughts when it's late, real late. I was losing hope, felt my face slipping thin, like I knew your name, but I ain't feel you within. Open up the word, landed right on that page. You hear the broken heart that had me stuck in that phrase. That was Psalm 147, verse 3 in my hand, and I read it out loud like, God, do it again. Didn't change overnight, but something shifted in me, like a quiet kind of strength started lifting in. Faithful hands restore ruins. I seen in myself when I thought it was over. You was building my health, piece by piece. You was fixing my soul. Every crack, every scar, you was making me whole. I ain't where I was, that's the proof that you moved. From the pain to the healing, yeah, I got living proof. Faithful hands restore ruins, I believe it's true. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. I remember nights, I ain't even wanna wake. Heart heavy like a storm, I just couldn't shake. Smiling on the outside, breaking deep inside. Didn't wanna talk, I just buried it with pride. But you saw it all, every hidden tear, even when I acted like I didn't care. Isaiah said you give beauty for the pain. Ashes turn to something I could breathe again. I was 61, yeah, I held that tight. Read it in the morning, read it every night. Didn't understand how you turned it around, but I trusted every word, even when I drowned. And slowly, I felt peace I couldn't explain. Like you stepped in the middle of my chaos and stayed. Faithful hands restore ruins. I seen it myself when I thought it was over. You was building my health, piece by piece. You was fixing my soul. Every crack, every scar, you was making me whole. I ain't where I was, that's the proof that you moved. From the pain to the healing, yeah, I got living proof. Faithful hands restore ruins, I believe it's true. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. I used to question why the hurt ran deep, why the battles came hard, why I couldn't sleep. But Romans said it works for the good somehow. Didn't see it then, but I'm seeing it now. 828, yeah, I wrote that down. Kept it in my heart when I felt shut down. Every loss, every scar had a reason tied. Even when it felt like something in me died, you was shaping me. I just couldn't see. Every broken piece had a plan for me. Now I stand it different, I ain't who I was. Not because of me, but because of your love. Faithful hands restore ruins. I seen it myself when I thought it was over. You was building my health, piece by piece. You was fixing my soul. Every crack, every scar, you was making me whole. I ain't where I was, that's the proof that you moved. From the pain to the healing, yeah, I got living proof. Faithful hands restore ruins, I believe it's true. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. Now I walk with a peace I ain't had before. Even when it rains, I don't fear no more. Cause I know who holds me when the ground feel weak. And I know where to run when I feel incomplete. 2 Corinthians said I'm made new now. Old things past, I don't live there now. 5:17, yeah, that truth set me free. I ain't chained to the past, it don't know me. Still got days when the pressure feels real, but I lean on the truth more than how I feel. And I speak what you said till it settles my mind. You restore what was lost every single time. Faithful hands restore ruins. I seen it myself when I thought it was over. You was building my health, piece by piece. You was fixing my soul. Every crack, every scar, you was making me whole. I ain't where I was, that's the proof that you moved. From the pain to the healing, yeah, I got living proof. Faithful hands restore ruins, I believe it's true. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. You never left me in the wreckage, never turn away from my mess. Even when I didn't feel worthy, you kept rebuilding what was left. I'm standing here cause of mercy, not cause I got it all right. You stepped into my broken story, and you brought it back to life. Faithful hands restore ruins. I seen it myself when I thought it was over. You was building my health, piece by piece. You was fixing my soul. Every crack, every scar, you was making me whole. I ain't where I was, that's the proof that you moved. From the pain to the healing, yeah, I got living proof. Faithful hands restore ruins, I believe it's true. Yeah. I'm living proof. He rebuilds with break. Just don't give up on him. He hasn't given up on you. If you're tired, this song is for you. It's gonna remind you that God still meets you in your lowest place, and He still brings life where you feel empty. I've been waking up heavy, like my soul don't rest. Prayers feel quiet, like they stuck in my chest. Try to stay strong, but the nights got long. Felt like I was losing every fight I was on. Didn't feel worthy, didn't feel seen. Still showed up, but my heart wasn't clean. Carrying shame, I couldn't outrun. Asking God, am I still your son? I remember reading through Ezekiel, dry bones. Can these bones live? Felt like my own. You said I will put breath in you, you shall live. So I held on to that when I had nothing to give.
Glorifies weary bones.
Right there in the breaking, right there when you're shaking, when you feel alone.
Glorifies weary bones.
God don't wait for perfect. He shows up in the hurt and calls you His own. There were days I ain't even wanna pray. Just sat in silence, let the tears fall my way. Didn't have words, didn't have strength. Just pain that I carried at full length. Still somehow you stay right there. Didn't walk off when I lost my care. You said my grace is enough for you. In my weakness you made me new. I stopped pretending like I had it all right. Started being honest every time that I cried. And that's when healing began to grow. In the place that nobody knows.
Glorifies weary bones.
Right there in the breaking. Right there when you're shaking, when you feel alone.
Glorifies weary bones.
God don't wait for perfect. He shows up in the hurt and calls you His own. I used to think I had to fix my mess before I could come and just confess. But you said come as you are to me, and you would give my soul some peace. So I came broken, came undone. Didn't hide anything I'd done, and you didn't turn me away. You met me right there in my pain. Now I'm learning it's okay to fall, as long as I'm still answering your call. You don't measure me by my past. You see a future that's built to last.
Glorifies weary bones.
Right there in the breaking. Right there when you're shaking, when you feel alone.
Glorifies weary bones.
God don't wait for perfect. He shows up in the hurt and calls you His own. I feel the weight start lifting slow, like something changing deep in my soul. Not overnight, but step by step. You've been faithful through every breath. You said those who hope in me renew strength. I'm holding that when I feel drained, even when I can't see the end. I trust you're working it all for good again. I ain't waiting where I wanna be yet, but I'm not who I was. I won't forget. You stay with me through every scar, and that alone shows me who you are.
Glorifies weary bones.
Right there in the breaking. Right there when you're shaking, when you feel alone.
Glorifies weary bones.
God don't wait for perfect. He shows up in the hurt and calls you His own. You breathe life into empty spaces, restore hope in shattered places. You said you never leave me alone. Now I see how your love has grown. From the valley to the light, you've been with me every night. And even when I couldn't stand, you were holding my hand.
Glorifies weary bones.
Even in the silence, even in the violence of a heavy soul.
Glorifies weary bones.
God don't change His promise. He rebuilds what's honest and makes you whole. If you're tired, don't give up now. God is closer than you think. He's still breathing life into you. Even here, even now.